How y'all doing today, man?
Yes.
Good.
Feel like I ain't seen some people in a while, you know? Actually, I'm lying. I see you niggas all the time. Alright, yeah, I'm terrible at not cursing. I'm gonna have to try this again later. But anyways, what y'all been up to?
Chilling, man. Working,
Making money.
making money. The normal life.
The normal life?
The normal life.
You niggas sound so boring. Y'all niggas.
We can't cuss in the first 10 minutes. I'm trying to.
I feel it. But I've already cursed. I've already cursed in the first like 30 seconds. I done said nigga like 5 times.
So you already failed.
Yeah, like I'm just gonna have to get better next time. But nah, man, for real, for real. What's new with y'all? What's been going on? You know, I know everybody's kind of at different stages in their life. I just want to tap in. We're gonna do a fit check next, you know. But what's going on? What y'all do today? How about that? What did y'all do today?
So work.
Yeah, I was gonna say working the entire time.
I feel it. I definitely should have introduced everybody. Should have definitely ran through the intro. But anyways, we're gonna do that now. I am your host, ZB, the one and only. I have some of my nearest and dearest and my favorite people to argue with, debate with, go back and forth, just conversate with, you know, and we're gonna go. My brother right here behind me.
What's up, y'all? I'm like Quay. I don't really know what to say, bro.
Hey, that's the real big stepper. Q Money over there now.
Yeah, I be chilling, man. Q money. Quay, I be chilling, man. Be out the way.
And we got Chelsea right behind me also.
Hey y'all, how y'all doing? I don't really know what you can call me other than Chels. That's really it. I mean, if y'all find a nickname for me, that'd be great. But Chels is good for now. Yes.
Chelsea good.
And yeah, are you about to say something?
Oh no, I was about to say, you better not act fucking shy.
Yeah, man. DK Almighty messaging nobody, man. We just, you know, vibing late night. Good little party going.
You feel me? And welcome to the late night show. This is in my humble opinion. And we definitely got some shit for y'all.
Some juicy shit.
Yeah, it's been a wild week in entertainment for real. First off, let me say happy birthday to hip hop. You know, it's his 50th anniversary, right? And you know, it's the culture that, you know, changed a lot of people's life, that saved a lot of people's life. It definitely changed mine. You can ask Quay, this is all I've ever loved since I was a kid. So, you know, I definitely wanted to say happy birthday, hip hop. Anybody got any interesting stories about how hip hop changed y'all's life? How it shaped who you are today?
Yeah, I mean, I could say when I was a kid, I used to watch like Get Rich or Die Trying 24/7. And like, you know, as a kid, like hip hop really inspired you. Like you really, like whatever artist or singer, whatever it is you want to be, just like them. So for sure, I remember trying to be just like G-Unit and 50 Cent.
All right.
Okay. For me, I guess it's a little different for me. Like I'm mixed, so for me, I could never really find myself. Either I'm black or I'm Mexican. There's really never like a what are you? And finally, like music really like opened my mind up. Like who do I want to be? What kind of woman do I want to be? You know what I'm saying? So hip hop really opened me up to being myself more than anything, instead of feeling like trapped. I don't want to say like, you know, it's because of the suburbs, but hip hop really made me feel comfortable in my own skin.
I would say the best thing I can relate hip hop to for me is Erykah Badu's "Ode to Hip Hop." If you ever heard that song basically says what hip hop does for people. It can be your best friend, it can be somebody to talk to, somebody to listen to. A lot of music is relatable no matter what you're going through, no matter the artist you listen to, or no matter the style of music you listen to, whether it's gangster rap, whether it's neo soul, whether it's, you know, all the music is relatable to something, you know, that you're going through in life. And as me as a kid listening to hip hop, the first song I can remember was off Get Rich or Die Trying was Many Men. When that came on, I remember the intro. I got chills up my spine, and then when the beat dropped, when you go in, I've been hooked ever since.
Real deal. It's crazy because I think last time we were here, DK, we went on a long ass. I can't wait to get the audio right. But we went on a long ass rant about 50 Cent and the impact. Not rant, but conversation on 50 Cent and the impact he really had on the culture, you know, and just who he is from Vitamin Water to where he is now with the movie with the TV shows. Yeah, like he's honestly, if you ask me, kind of probably the epitome of hip hop, of what you can do with it too. You know where it can take you. So yeah, it's always definitely great to give 50 his props. I think what would be my point with hip hop and rap in general? I don't know. It's just always been my love. From the moment I was a kid and I was watching BET, and it was 106 in Park. You know, back when it was AJ and Free. I remember sitting there watching at my grandparents' house and you know, being able to just sit there and see, you know, some of those videos and being like, damn, I want that. You know, seeing some of those guys like, damn, they really have it, they really shine, and they really enjoying life too. At least that's what it looked like until you get in this motherfucking industry. It looked like everything's sweet until you get in this industry, but it's still the industry I love, you know. And I don't think I could be anywhere else but in entertainment, within hip hop, and you know, continue pushing the culture forward. So, yeah, man. So happy birthday, hip hop, the shit show. You know, we could definitely say what hip hop has done and how it's elevating niggas' lives or just, you know, shaped, because everybody has a point where like Wayne probably inspired them to do a lot. You know, like I'm pretty sure I got all these tattoos because Wayne was my favorite rapper as a kid. So it's just one of those things. Shit, yeah, what else is going on though? Like, do we go ahead and get into some topics? Or do we go ahead, what do we do?
Are we gonna do the fit check?
Oh yeah, fit checks. Who first?
You first.
Oh shit.
You right in front of the
Oh,
camera.
my bad. Hold on, my fault, you know. I got on, you know, the Pro Club white tee, Nike running sweats. I don't think you can see them though. And I got on some Forces, you know, my Ken Griffey Forces. They did for the junior and senior, you know, so shouts out to them.
You next, go ahead.
Yeah, man, I ain't gonna, you know, do too much, really relax. You know what I mean? We having this 10 on, you know what I mean? Relax bit. Doing all that more work in the blacksmith. Little gray on, man, we just vibing though. You know?
Oh God.
Okay, I guess I'm next. Y'all can't, I don't know if they can hear me. Can they hear me?
Oh yeah, they hear you.
Oh, okay. Can you see me with your big old head in the way? So this is Sheen Fashion Nova, cause you know I'm a whole bitch. I mean female. I ain't got no shoes on, cause I wear some chocolate, some house shoes. That's my fit for the day.
I got on a cool little graphic tee. I don't know where this came from, but I like this nice. Little panda dunks. Y'all can see them for the camera. Some little camo pants to go with them, man. It's nothing too crazy. I keep it slight. I just came from the gym. I have a long day. Please excuse me.
Oh God, bro.
Look, at least you made it to the gym. Some of us haven't been able to make it.
Man, what? I told you.
Good. I figured that motherfucker now.
It's good, you know, health is definitely wealth, you know, taking care of yourself. That was one thing I think that, like once I started hitting the gym again, just things started changing, like, you know, inside and just, you know, how I was moving and how I treated myself too. So definitely, yeah, man, stay on that. Stay in the gym, stay consistent. Shit, you already know you got me as your accountability partner. We in that hoe. Shit, what? DK, what else? What you got going?
Nothing too much. I just I had somebody that I was recording with. He was on house arrest, so that was kind of like that was like y'all know we laughing, but like that was a cool experience to like pull up, get the whole tape and everything recorded. Feel good to when it's finally out. Promote it and you listen to it. So.
Did you just record the song or like the video? Cause you said you recorded it.
Oh yeah, I just recorded like his lyrics.
Oh,
Just
okay.
a song.
Okay.
So DK, for the people that don't know, what do you do, bro? Tell them what you do.
Like engineer and producer really first, but I also do make music.
You feel me? So yeah, he's an engineer producer. He got some fire shit on the way too for his music. He trying to be cool about it. That's the fucked up thing. I hate when niggas do that. We not gonna act humble in my house. Nah.
Listen, I promise you, all y'all niggas probably acting extremely humble. But y'all big time on y'all stuff. Eventually y'all gonna get it out there. And y'all gonna pop your shit. I mean stuff. Cause this is 10 minutes.
Oh no, we had 10 minutes.
Oh, okay, y'all gonna pop your shit. And y'all ain't always gotta be humble.
Oh yeah, Jay for sure be getting on to me about pop your shit.
Yeah.
Cause I got homies. Look, I got homies that get on my ass about it because I just be so cool and so humble about some shit that I just let it all slide by. But nah, it's like at one point, fuck that. You feel me? I'm finna go ahead and get this shit off. If you feel like I'm arrogant, great. I probably am. But yeah, nah. We got what do we got on the list? We said we got Scissors video, right?
Oh yeah. Can you play it for him or is it
I can play it for us.
for us?
Yeah.
You got the link? I still didn't on YouTube. It's not showing.
It's still not showing on the home.
I think it's like the behind the scenes. I think you gotta go to her Instagram or something.
Hold on. No, we talking about on the actual live.
Oh yeah, I'm talking about on the live.
Cause for some reason it keeps saying fucking private.
Yeah, I sent it to somebody and they said. it was
Damn, I
private.
don't want to end the stream.
Nah, it's not that big of a deal.
Yeah, I'll figure that shit out though. That's really pissing me off. Cause it shouldn't be private. But yeah, so where was I? Oh, the Scissor video.
This is a video.
Let's see what Scissor got going on. TD is on a roll right now. Like TD got some shit going on in like here we'll go to Instagram. TDE, they got, I don't know if y'all kept up with what happened with Moose and Reason earlier this week before the album dropped, before Reason's album dropped on Friday. Wait, this the video right here?
Not the one, yeah, that one right there.
You've been on my mind, one of you on mine. It don't matter where. I like you so sad, I like you on top. You make mine.
Shit, nigga, I'm jealous of the robot.
That's why I thought it was a whole nigga this whole time until he said it.
I'm hating on the robot right now. He can't feel none of this. So, do we know why she's doing it with a robot though? Like, is it just?
I'm like, my thought is like good promo. I'm like, I know that's the new wave.
Oh, with the damn AI stuff.
Which is, yeah, that's robots, that type of
Okay.
vibe. So that's what I got.
I mean, we all know Scissor's sexy, so like,
Okay, let me ask y'all this since it's an open conversation. Did y'all know she got her body done?
yeah, I think I had seen something about it.
So when women get their body done, how do y'all
Oh.
feel about that? I know we're gonna talk about it because here's the thing. I'm gonna start first. I don't care as long as it looks natural. That's how I feel. What you want to do with your body is on you. But like from a man's perspective, how y'all feel about it? Because I think her body is fine as hell.
Shit, I don't know. I kind of have like mixed feelings about this. Like, if you like it, I love it kind of thing. And then it's
Okay.
like, I feel like everybody should love themselves and love how God made you, you know what I'm saying? So, but then sometimes, you know, some people have a hard time loving themselves, so you gotta,
And sometimes they shade poorly.
That's life, right? That's what they call life. It's like, man, so fuck that thing. And it's like, shit, if it look good like that, shit.
I would.
I ain't got a motherfucking problem.
Oh God.
Shit.
But my thing is, I've always been kind of anti it. You know what I mean? Like, when I see, especially when I see a bad one, I give grades out. I'm like, oh yeah, that's row F. Like, terrible. Row T. Like, how bad did you go down this list? Like, you bought bottom shelf. You bought the Reggie pack. But like, you know, I also feel like if there's a certain body type you going after, like you can work for that body type. You know, you could go ahead and, you know, get in the gym, eat right, do what you gotta do. I'm not fond of you going through and changing your body. Like once, I think where that kind of like immediately threw me off is like when Kanye's mom died.
Yeah.
You know?
And then what's his
DC Young Flies. You know, so it's like why go through all that?
Shit, it ain't just the ones that, you feel me, don't work out. It's the ones that may be skinny and petite and just want some a little bit more. You know what I'm saying? So it could be both ways. It could be somebody who already gorgeous and still get something better. I'm like, damn, you was already gorgeous as hell. You didn't have to do nothing, and you still did. So it'd be like, I feel like that shit be coming from the inside of people.
And I was just gonna say, like, we was saying, like, you have a tough time, like, confidence or whatever it is, like, a lot of times if you're going through with that, it causes more problems, you feel more, like,
because you want to keep doing that surgery and keep going, yeah, I feel that too.
So you gotta keep it up, and then you age. So like that, you're gonna have a big ass gigantic booty when you fucking 63, you're gonna be like crazy. I mean, that's what it's gonna be like. This the new wave, so we haven't seen the end of it yet, or seen what it can do like when you get older and how it looks and all of that.
You saw what's her
people doing
name?
it as young.
What's that? Literally on the tip of my tongue. She a rapper. She used to be with Biggie.
Lil' Kim.
Yes, her body.
Oh
She
yeah.
she got her body now. She look completely different. I thought
She looks
was
way
beautiful.
different. The fuck Lil' Kim got going on now? Like, it's unfortunate because Kim was fine growing up. Like, she was fine. I hate that, you know, she went through that. But yeah, nah, I did get it fixed though. So we are actually live.
Oh,
Like, we've been live, but like, it's actually up for people to like continue to watch and jump in. Hey, listen.
So did you just look it up on YouTube?
Yeah, here, I'll send out.
Okay.
Hey, look, man, it's been a minute. I'm working on my YouTube skills. YouTube's new to me. I used to stream on Twitch, so like just figuring out how to use the YouTube dashboard is more of a trial and error thing for me.
But you know what's crazy? I be thinking about. We used to be coding on MySpace. Y'all remember MySpace, or do I sound old? Yeah, y'all remember we used to do like the backgrounds and like add the music. Now I be struggling trying to figure out this damn iPhone every single time. Like, technology done changed.
For real, it has. And the crazy thing is, it's not even like the coding's much different, honestly. Yeah, they have a few newer languages, but it's not like the code. Like, it's changed so much. Like, you can go online and find it. Like, there's plenty of sources, GitHub, and all of that. So there's just a lot that you have to look into and know and not memorize per se, but just be able to have on hand, go in and research it.
That's true.
But yeah, where else are we at? Yep.
Okay, I got another question. Cause I love questions. Y'all
All right, go ahead. She gonna.
Yeah, I'm gonna ask 1,000 questions. Do y'all think Cause y'all of course are niggas. Y'all think a nigga can have a bad shaped body? Since we talking about women and their bodies.
Yeah.
Y'all think a nigga can have a bad shaped body?
It's like, it's different. Like, we kind of fall in love through our eyes, y'all more than through our ears.
Okay.
So we see plenty of people that, as long as, it ain't always about some money, but as long as they handling themselves,
Okay. Okay. I just discovered a nigga can have a bad body.
Niggas,
So I didn't know that was a thing.
niggas can be bad built.
Yeah.
Like, they be calling it a dad bod, but niggas really be bad built. How you? Niggas.
There's different definitions of a dad bod. There's the dad bod where he pregnant with the woman.
Niggas ain't got no kids and got having a dad bod. How, my nigga? Just go ahead and say you got the beer belly, bro. It's alright. Just go ahead and say you was killing them 12 packs a little too heavy. It happens. Right? Hey, I've been there. I had to work off the little beer belly. I had to work off the little gut.
When you been there?
First of all,
You ain't never been fat.
I haven't been fat, but I had a little belly on me because I'm skinny. So like anything's fat on me. If my belly's, if I can't see my six pack, I'm fat.
That's okay.
I'm like, that's just for
go
me.
Back to how you feel about yourself. Okay. Because that's not
That
true.
just means I'm out of shape. That's what that means for me. I'm out of shape. I've either been drinking too much. I haven't been doing what I'm supposed to be doing. You gotta remember, I spent 8 years in the Army. I know how to take care of my body and I know what I'm supposed to do. So what's out of shape to me isn't gonna be what's out of shape to, you know, DK or Quay or you. It might be a little, like, you know.
Yes.
Well, let me ask y'all this. Do you think it's the same like with the BBLs as far as like niggas getting like dreads or getting a hairline?
Nah, them niggas is weird too.
That I don't like that.
Them niggas is
Just stay
weirdos. My
blonde.
bad.
Just.
That's so weird. Why would you want to do that?
I mean, there's other products that you can use to have your hair grow back. So I guess it's more of like. But then again, I feel the same way if that's what you want to do, I guess.
But then nah, cause there's some girls that can't grow hair, right?
They got alopecia, whatever it's called. That's
Nah,
men.
not like that. I'm saying like just the genetics. Like your hair is naturally long, right? So, but you might have a girl that's like may not have naturally long hair. It's
Oh,
not,
like different hair types.
yeah, you know what I'm saying.
Okay.
And then she may want it down to her back, but she just can't get it to grow that long. She may get it to grow like maybe to her back shoulder. You
See,
know
but
what I'm
that's
saying?
normal for women. We talking about for niggas.
But
Niggas
that's what I'm
getting
saying.
weeds.
But you gotta be born though.
But it's the same shit. Like sometimes, you know, a motherfucker can't grow long dreads, or a motherfucker can't get braids down to his motherfucking back. And Mike can only get them to his neck. You know what I'm saying? So he wanna attach some
You can't even convince yourself of this. He trying to explain it so far. He's like,
I'm trying to help him out. Like,
and,
bro,
and you're losing yourself. That's the crazy part.
I'm just saying, bro, if that's what they want to do. That's how I kind of be, bro. Like in this world that we live in now, bro, it's way more different than when we was kids, bro.
Yeah.
I remember
Yeah.
it used to just be crazy when we was kids, bro. I can't even speak on it now. I'd be so scared to even speak on how it was. Like, man, it's a crazy time right now. Like,
Nah, it's
just
definitely.
just let people be them. Just let people be them. Cause people are crazy. Crazy.
Oh God.
Man.
Oh God. People are crazy. What other questions you got, Chelsea? We gonna foster some discussion.
I don't know. I feel like that's the only thing I can think about right now on the whole scissor topic.
All right, we gonna address that.
Oh, how y'all feel about the AI? Like the whole, I don't know how I feel about it. I feel like it's the government. I don't know how I feel about it.
I think as humans, we're gonna do something incredibly irresponsible. Like, I think, and I've already seen like the articles about where they're making some of these AIs. So as humans, it's only logical for us to do something irresponsible out of curiosity. So yeah, this can't end well. I don't see this ending well.
And it's parts of it that's like a good thing, but you know, in time we gonna see it's gonna, like you said, it's gonna be something like we can't go back on. But if you look at it like baby steps wise, we really don't know people's phone numbers. You know what I mean? We really don't remember certain notes. I got a million things in my reminders, so it's like baby steps, but we get to that point.
We're gonna turn into iRobot. Your ass gonna be Will Smith. Cute.
I was like, what are you talking about?
Your ass gonna be Will Smith.
It's a strange time we living in, bro. This shit is crazy. Like, y'all ever be watching like some of them like old movies and then be like, damn, that's what's going on now. That shit is wicked as fuck. Not just with history and shit, it's like just with shit like this too. Like, damn, what the fuck?
Alright, so like, how about raising kids today? Like, I commend my niggas that raise kids, that are raising their kids right now and that got kids, cause it's a crazy time.
Anybody in here got kids?
I got siblings and help, but that's it.
I got an 8-year-old, little boy.
And how was that?
It's challenging in this era, but it's kind of like, it's different. Like I remember when we was kids, we used to like going outside, riding our bike, going everywhere, doing shit. They got that tablet in their hand, that's all they want to do. They sit right here all day with the tablet in his hand, they don't even know what's going on. They just stay in it.
But I feel like at the same time too though, like for instance today I saw an ice cream truck. Ice cream,
Yeah.
I said that right, in my neighborhood. And I'm like, when's the last time we really even seen an ice cream truck? You know, like back in the day, they'd be there every day, rain, shine, everything. You know, we'd be running over there. Now it's like we don't see them no more because how many people be getting kidnapped and sex trafficking? Like, it's just wild now. Like, I don't even know if I want to bring a kid into this world, having to think about that shit. I mean, it's a good thing. I'm not saying, you know, but
Nah, it's a scary thing.
people crazy.
It's crazy.
And like,
Yeah.
I don't play by no kids. So.
Yeah, no, I'm just gonna remain the world's greatest uncle.
Yeah.
I don't want no kids.
We gonna see.
I got 2 dogs. I'm alright. I'm alright.
Like,
I done heard enough horror stories. I'm good on it.
like I told you before, wait till you find out one person who gonna make you settle down. It happens to everybody.
And what did I tell you, DK? What the fuck did I tell you the other day?
I was waiting to say it. I was just like, the only thing would be like building a business, a legacy. You want to just leave something to your.
You gotta have an heir somewhere.
That I agree with too.
Then that just comes with a whole nother 18 years of therapy for him. You know, so it's like damn.
I feel like it ain't that simple. I feel like you get a kid when the higher power feel like you deserve one. When it's time in your life to have one. That's what it is. Because when I was young when I had my son, so when I had my son I was scared, I panicked like every parent, you know what I'm saying? But then as the years progress and everything, and it changes you for the better, most parents, like, you know, some parents ain't shit, but you know, there's a lot of parents that is shit, man. When you have that kid and they bring it to your life, you actually have a purpose you're living for now, you have like a meaning, you know what I'm saying, besides self, you know what I mean, it's a different thing, because now you have a greater purpose, and then it's like when you look into your child's eyes, you see yourself all over again, so it's like a second chance at life type of thing, so I feel like that's what the meaning of a kid is. And when y'all have that, hopefully all y'all in this room can have that feeling, it's gonna be like crazy, it's gonna be another feeling of unconditional love you never felt. It's a wonderful feeling.
Okay, that's some deep shit right there.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's really why I had to ask, because it's like, it's different to hear somebody like that's really a parent. It sounds really, but the second you lay your eyes on you, you're gonna be like, man, I'm doing my best.
Yeah.
You look at your baby picture and you're like, damn, I look just like that.
You want to look just as
You
him.
like, damn, and then you realize, damn, God gave me a second chance at life, basically. You know? And this time you got all the knowledge you got, and you get to impute that to your young, you know what I mean? So you love them no matter what.
some more?
Hell no.
No, the way he was talking, you think he had plans like, hey man, I'm gonna have at
One
least 3
experience was cool enough for me. I understood.
Motivated.
Damn, okay.
Hey,
I
niggas have.
understood what was going on. That's all I needed was one lesson. That's all I needed.
I feel that's all you need. One lesson.
One lesson of life.
Look,
That was the greatest lesson you could ever learn. Live with a purpose. You know what I mean? Always live with a purpose. And try to find your purpose in this lifetime. You know what I mean? Or you wasting air, like the great Nip say.
is my dog crying?
Yeah.
That nigga so spoiled, bro. He just want to be included.
But that's your kid right now.
I told you, see, I'm good. If I gotta do more work than what I gotta do with these niggas, I ain't gonna make it. I gotta do more work.
At least you're gonna be able to talk back. The kid will.
What? First of
I'm
all,
trying to make it
my nephews are terrorists. My nephews are all terrorists, domestic terrorists,
That's because you're the uncle.
and shit, and they parents. I'm not taking the fall on this one. Nah, not all of them are domestic terrorists. Sometimes I see I do see my nephews and I'm like, dang, a kid would be kind of cool. A kid would definitely be kind of cool. So, but it's all right. I'm finna go check on these dogs, bro. Y'all keep talking.
When y'all think it's too old to be having a kid.
That's a good point. I feel like if you can't move with your kid, like you do activities, that's a little too old. So I feel like, I don't want to say 40, because once you hit 40, right, by the time your kid is going to start moving around, that's like 45, 46. Because you really got to be like, are they going to be in sports? Are you going to be doing different things? But, because I mean, you would want to be active with your kid. But some people still, what's her name? Angela Bassett, damn near 70 years old, moving around. So,
No, I feel like, I don't know, I kind of have mixed feelings about that too. Like, I feel like, until shit, I feel like you should have at each level and each stage in life, because each level and each stage, you get better. You know what I mean? So, like, are any of y'all like the first born in your family? Like, you're the first, you know, the sibling, right? But do you guys have younger siblings? So, do you ever notice, like, a difference? So, we are the older ones, so you know that you get treated a little bit like the best in a way.
Yeah.
Nah, you kinda. But then, like,
the guinea pig.
yeah, kind of in a way. Like, you know, you get treated good in a way, like, until the other kids show up. You know what I mean? And then when you get older, you know what I mean, you kind of notice how different it was, the dynamic between your parent, and you know what I'm saying. You could have noticed a lot of the mistakes they had that they didn't make with the other children. That's not, you know what I'm saying. It's just the points they were in life. They was growing with you. You know what I mean? So the mistakes that they made when you probably were 5, 6, you have to think that maybe they were 24, 23, 25. And then they maybe had your younger sibling at 27, 28. So now y'all know that dynamic, you know what I'm saying, from 25 to 28, how much more smarter, more wiser than you are. Think about from 28 to 32. Now from 32 to 35. Now from 35 to 38, how much smarter and wiser you get. And that's why the younger siblings maybe sometimes end up getting treated a little bit better, you know what I'm saying? Because they start to notice, like, oh, well, my oldest child may be bad in a way, or maybe really good in a way with my youngest child, you know what I'm saying? I may have made a mistake, or I may have did way better with this one, you know what I mean? Because I learned from the mistakes that I made, you know what I mean? So.
Yeah. So all I'm hearing is you're gonna have another kid at the next phase in life. That's what I'm hearing.
I've been thinking about it, that's why I said mix, maybe in like 32,
Okay.
33, God willing. That'd be cool. I feel like I gotta be married though. That's the most important thing. You definitely wanna make sure, just like you said, you can find that special one. You need to find a special one. Not just anyone, a special one.
Yeah, I'm not doing that shit again.
Yeah.
It's
Try.
I ain't doing that shit again. Hey, what'd you say, Quay? All you needed was that one experience? Shit, I had mine. We good. We good.
Try it again.
Nigga, please.
Gotta look for unconditional love. That's the word we're gonna look for.
I unconditionally love myself.
That's beautiful too. You came in this world, you're gonna die the same way. You can't be mad at it. I feel like I'm trying to die with somebody around this motherfucker. Somebody.
Hey, somebody gonna be by my side.
Yeah.
I don't know. We'll see where I'm at in about 10 years or so.
Yeah, I'm gonna need some more time on that one.
It's a hard pass, so I'm definitely not doing it.
Y'all single? All y'all single?
Hell yeah.
For sure, for sure. Well, since we talking about this, I'm just gonna open it up because y'all know I already like to talk. So, how do y'all feel? I just started this new journey. Okay? Y'all can think what you want to, but it's okay. Open is a safe zone here. I just started this new journey of celibacy. Like, my purity journey, right? Shit's fucking hard. I'm not even gonna lie to you. I'm not even gonna sugarcoat it, okay? I love wilding out, but I can't do that no more. I gotta settle down. So now it's like, in the relationship world, I'm now seeing things differently. Like before, like you said, like you can't just find somebody. You gotta find like that special one. So how do y'all feel about dating somebody who is celibate? How do y'all feel about that? Oh yeah, I wanted to bring that up. Yeah, I thought this was gonna be an easy
wait a
conversation with me.
We were just chilling.
Yeah, come on with the shits. Let's go.
That one was.
So who wanna go first?
Goddamn, I gotta go get the dog. When y'all niggas got that, woo-wee.
And can't nothing hurt my feelings either. This is an open conversation because I really want to know. Because it's fucking terrible for me too. I'm not even gonna lie to you. So it's like, damn, how does it feel on the other side of the deal?
I'm gonna say that I see you trying to gather it. I'm like,
I'm trying.
I'm gonna say this. Number one, man, it's gonna get to that point where you're gonna be like, okay, now, you know, but I'm gonna be honest, chopping it up with my partner, he's so about this sometimes. Personality, we don't be there sometimes. So it's like, I need this, I need that. And on top of that, I'm celibate. And I'm over there like, man, and on top of that, you're boring. So,
Nah, facts, I agree.
if it's worth it though, and you're like, okay, she wanna wait, okay, cool. But a lot of times, it ain't worth it.
Yeah, right there. Okay. How you doing in that corner over there? You still gathering your thoughts?
Nah, it's like okay,
Niece is
I
stuck.
get it right, and I feel like that's good. Like we should all really practice abstinence. You know what I'm saying?
No, you shouldn't.
Until you meet the
Let me
right
tell
one.
you. Don't do it. I'm
Until
sorry.
you meet the right one. You know, until you meet the right one. I really just have a question more so than a statement.
Okay, what's your question?
It's kind of hard for me to gather that. You know what I mean? Just
okay.
like, because it would be very hard. Like,
No.
And I really feel for you.
Listen, you hear what I be telling Zay? I'm like, just go have sex with anybody. just do it for me too.
Bro, and I end up in the worst situations because of statements like that.
And I be having that shit on. And I be like, go ahead. I'm like, damn, she a badass bitch. Go do it, please.
Oh my God.
What's your question?
So temptation is a motherfucker, right?
Yes,
Temptation.
100%.
What do you do when you're very tempted? Like,
That nigga said, what do you do?
like immense intense. Has it been like, cause, all right, say if you trying to stop doing something, say if you're trying to stop gambling,
Okay.
right?
Okay.
If you work at a casino every day, you know what I mean, and you walk past the slot machine, you go to the break room, you walking past the dice table, you know what I mean? How you, cause it ain't like you could just literally go to work or do whatever you're doing and not see a temptation, you know what I mean? When driving your car, you might look to the car inside, you may be talking to a guy and you may think it may work out or it may be working out, and then the intense pressure is just like, it's raging inside of you.
You're about to explode.
How do you keep calm and all that?
Okay, so to be honest, I probably started this back in like April. So April I started it. Had a nice little friend, we were kicking it, right? And I was like, you know, I'm gonna be celibate for a while. So I stopped talking to old dude. I was like, I'm just gonna, wait a while. It didn't go very nicely. I found another friend. And I obviously broke it. So I was not celibate during that time. And then I was like, fuck, alright, I really need to go ahead and start this journey, because it's more in the sense of, before I was just doing it just to be like, alright, I know I sound like a crackhead right now, but I'm really not this bad.
Listening.
But I was like, I need to fiend off of it. Like, I need to get back on track. So I decided, I ended up having sex with somebody else. And then I was like, that shit was fucking terrible. Like, I just wasn't into it. So then my dumb ass was like, you know what? I'm just gonna have sex with somebody for the last time, and it's gonna be a good one before it's done for good. And then as soon as I had sex with that person, I know we only gotta count the numbers at this point. As soon as I done finished up with that one, that was my last one, right? I just cut everybody off.
Okay.
That's my struggle right now. I cut everybody off, and they be coming back, and I just be over here looking the other way, because my temptation, that's why I'm in the boat I'm in right now, because I got terrible control issues. That means I can't control myself. Not that I'm controlling them, yeah. So it's a fucking struggle. Let me tell you. Does that help answer it? I just don't talk to no niggas.
It doesn't help me want to try that with you.
That's what
Right.
Let me tell you, it is not easy.
Practice, I don't know. And then, like, okay, say if you talk to somebody new and y'all have the greatest connection on earth, like you feel like this is your best friend, like you feel like you never won, you have he does everything for you, everything you could want in a man, but then you had that same experience where that shit was not hitting on nothing.
Like
What do
sex?
you do? Yeah, like he's not pleasing you.
Well, where are you talking about Chelsea right now? Chelsea was fucking. That's a question, because those are two different Chelsea.
Oh.
I'm talking about the Chelsea now.
The Chelsea now, I haven't got there yet. So I can't even really answer that for you, but going back to what he was saying, personalities be dry. Like, that's one thing, like as y'all can tell, I talk a lot, and I want to pick your brain. I care about what people think, like men and women. And a lot of men that I have met in the dating world ain't got no brain. And not in the sense of like intelligence, more in the sense of, I don't want to hear what you're doing every day. I don't want to hear, did you have a good day today? I want to hear like, okay, so at work, what did you do at work? Or this is what I did today. Or this is what frustrated me, but this is how I made it better. You know what I'm saying? Like different things of having a conversation. Niggas don't do that nowadays. They just, how you doing? What you doing? Let's kick it. Okay, now that we kicked it, all right, I'm ready to fuck now. All right, now that we fucked, all right, cool, I'm still single. But like, what's next? Which is fine. You know, everybody has their own thing. I'm not judging that, but like, they ain't got much to say. And if I carry the conversation, why are we here? I'm talking to myself. I could go talk to my homies. I could go talk to the few girlfriends that I have. You know, I could go talk to my family or whatever. Like, Does that make sense? Like
That makes
I know I
perfect
sound like a terrible person right now, but
sense.
Nah, it makes sense. That's what I was really just, I'm like, look, listen to you on your journey. you was asking like how we feel about it. Niggas just like, you know, just the way you said you like, you broke it later on or whatever, like for a nigga, what do I look like? Imagine if I'm like, okay, she's celibate. I'm like, man, waiting. I done bought robes. I done took you on a date. We done went to the drive-in movie, all of that.
not the drive-in
For
movie.
a
That's
nigga that just
temptation
smelled
right
good.
there. You can't take me to no drive-in movie, but keep
That
going.
shit.
No, I'm just saying like blessings on your journey before. In our perspective, it's just like,
That shit's out of pocket, bro.
heal, do your thing.
I'm just gonna call a spade, bro.
Hey,
It's out of
I'm trying to be
pocket,
nice, you
bro.
know?
That shit,
No, that's okay.
it's hard to like to enter that situation, really, right? You come in and you like, damn, she's celibate, and now that low key forces you into a corner, especially if you fuck with shorty, it forces you to be celibate, and you like, fuck.
But hold on. You missed that point. I didn't say I forced you to be celibate.
No, it said if you're fucking. I said if you're fucking with shorty, it
But-
kind of puts you in a corner. If you're really fucking with shorty, you're not finna go fuck off on her.
But we're not just gonna brush past what she just said, like how she just said that. She said she's not forcing you to be celibate.
Yeah.
So what you're saying
Oh,
is,
okay.
what you're saying is you can talk to a guy, right?
Uh-huh.
You be the only celibate one in this relationship, right?
Uh-huh.
Explain that.
Okay. Damn, I guess I do talk too much. Well, I feel like, to be honest, and like, I don't want to sit here and say I'm different. You know, that's not it at all. But how I feel about it is, you are single until you're married, right? So for me, it's, if you really want to fuck with me, I'm not gonna put you in a box and tell you you can't fuck on nobody else if I'm not fucking you. Because for me, it's like, every stage in a relationship is different, right? When you first start talking to a shawty, right, have a good conversation, y'all casually dating, more than likely, you dating other bitches at the same time. More than likely. You talking, taking other females out on other dates. She probably going out on other dates with other niggas, right? So in that stage, how do you know who's fucking who? You know, like, how do you know what's really going down? You know what I'm saying? So until like, okay, now we really just locked in on each other, I'm not gonna sit here and be like, you know what, you need to be celibate. If you wanna keep fucking on bitches, that's a conversation that we need to have. On, okay, you're serious about me? Depending on how I feel about the situation, I would have no problem with my nigga talking, like fucking on, not talking to bitches, but like having a bitch on the side just to fuck. Until we are ready to really like lock in, he ain't fucking nobody else. That's me though.
I mean, that's what I'm saying. I ain't trying to, because like if you are different, I just don't hear that often. And a lot of times when I do hear it, it be like a bluff. It sounds
It's a
good.
bluff. It sounds good
it
on
sound
paper.
Good, yeah.
I'm gonna tell you why it sounds good.
Look.
Explain to you why it sounds good.
Hit her with a quote.
I can't speak on her because she could be telling me the exact truth. I'm gonna just tell you what I think. Think about it, bro. Let's think about it, bro. If you dating a girl that's beautiful, right? She could be drop dead gorgeous. Chances are, if you meet another girl that's drop dead gorgeous, or even half of what the girl you're talking to is, she's probably gonna want the same thing your girl is, more than likely, right? Cause ain't no regular.
But I didn't say talking, I said fucking. So there's a
He's not gonna do that
difference.
without.
Okay, I see what you're saying. I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
He can just go get his rocks off, but not
And
keep.
yeah, there's no,
Okay,
there's no,
okay.
for me, is there's
Okay.
no, let's text, let's have a conversation, let me take you out. It's, bitch, I'm coming through the fuck, I'm not spending the night, I'm out of here. It's
And
a
it
done
can be
deal.
multiple.
That's a conversation I feel like me and the dude could have, depending on like the situation. Like, does he want to fuck on multiple people? I feel like, me personally, I would restrict him to 3 people. That's it. You get 3 bitches on a regular basis.
That's
Right.
awfully generous.
That I'm
Hey man.
the reason
Hey, look, that's
why.
awfully generous.
The reason why for me is this is a big ass commitment to be with me. I'm not giving up no punani. Like, that's a hard thing to deal with.
So gangster.
That's like,
I respect that.
but you see what I'm saying? So for me, it's like, I've been sitting here thinking and saying with myself, like, any man that comes into my life and really want to fuck with me heavy, I'm going to have to put my pride aside and compromise in order, if he's really a good man for me and he giving me everything. I know men, maybe not the best way, I don't know everything, but a nigga gonna wanna fuck. And if I'm not giving it to him, I would rather him have a bitch that he is solely fucking only, rather than going out and I wouldn't, I guess, cheat.
But what happens when the side bitch catch feelings?
That's what I was gonna, it don't just go like
They
that.
That's what I was trying to say. That's what I was trying to say.
Maybe one time,
You got
couple
it.
times she gonna be like, damn, can we go get some money?
Exactly.
Can we do something?
Yeah, there ain't no way,
I think-
like, that's what I was saying, like, bro,
Ain't
you're
no-
gonna have to, it's gonna have to be the bottom of the barrel type of women, you see what I'm saying? That's what I was
Right.
trying to get at. He
I
just
don't
ain't
think
gonna
so,
have no-
because back in my
Niggas
fun
going to Harry
days,
Hines.
Hold on, no. Before you say that, I ain't trying to cut you off, but like you gotta look at it like the way that you ride yourself, right? If he's just somebody hitting up at 2 in the morning, she's not that type of woman.
but I used to do
Bottom
that.
of the barrel
But that's what I'm saying, like, I used to have a nigga that would come to my house, I didn't ask no questions. He would come over, we would fuck, and either he would spend the night, because that's where he needed to spend the night for the night, because he got in trouble with his old lady, or he
That's
would-
wiki.
sorry, it's a safe space, or he would leave, and that was that. And I still value myself, but I knew my role. I knew that at the end of the day, we just fucking. Like, that's it. There's no relationship coming out of this, and we set those boundaries at the beginning of the relationship. But we also did one thing is we both got checked, all that stuff, because I knew he was fucking on other people and stuff like that. But that's what it was, and it was the same thing for him. I'll go out and date people and go actually get to know people, and at the end of the day, he will come through. And he would even ask me, so how was your date today? And I'd be like, that's not a conversation we need to have, because you know your role, I know mine. But, and I don't think I'm the prettiest bitch out the bunch, but I don't think I'm the bottom of the barrel. But at the same time, there are plenty of bitches that I know who are okay with it. So that, I know it's hard.
Why you don't? I mean, I just don't think you like that nigga too much.
I didn't.
So
I didn't like him. That's where the personality was dry. But the sex was good though. We were compatible in that sense. But like, conversations were boring. You know what I'm saying? Like,
So can I ask you, this is kind of personal, not really
no,
personal.
go ahead.
How long did that last?
You really want to know?
I
Does
got-
he
I
really
got
want to
you.
know,
I
Zach?
got you.
I guess he do.
some years.
Because I've had something like that. So it's just like, I kind of, I see what you're saying. Like, it's not like,
This nigga will probably never watch this podcast, and if he does, he not brave enough to talk to me no more because he hates
Ooh-wee.
me. But we started in 2019. We finished in, what is this year, 23? We finished in April.
okay, so now how long is that?
5 years.
Okay. Now, this is what I'm saying. Things like that don't last long.
5 years
Because
is a long time.
it is, but you talk about celibacy until marriage.
But how do you know when that person's gonna propose though? That's the thing too. Because I'm not gonna be engaged to
Just waiting
nobody.
around.
I ain't doing that. 'Cause
So do y'all believe in marriage in like the first year? First 6 months?
Do not do it.
shit, I feel like you need to really get to know that person. Like how I feel, I think I talked to everybody. You need to know how somebody is when they're mad, when they're financially in a bind, when they see death, when they are happy, when they lose their job. Like all these different things you need to see them go through in order to be like, I still fuck with them. I still know them. I love them.
Man,
You know what I'm
wait
saying?
that shit out.
But this nigga. But yes, that's how I feel. So I don't feel like a time limit is gonna be on it. But I'm not gonna be engaged for 3 years and sit
But
here
how long
waiting
do you
on
think
it.
it takes to get to know a person through all that?
think it depends on people's life stages. Cause I've been through, since what, November of 2022 till now, I've been through about 5 damn stages in life. You know, like, I'm not gonna lie, I was out there being a hoe, enjoying myself, fucking on shit, doing all types of shit. I think I had 2 whole boyfriends in that time too. You know, like, had a new job, changed careers, you know, moving in and out of like my own apartment, moved back with my family. Like, a lot of shit had happened in that time. I'm not saying that's enough time for me to get married. Let me not say that though. But I think it all depends on the relationship. If that makes sense. Hopefully that's helping understand the situation.
Like, if you was looking for like a number on it, I don't think like no less than like 2 or 3 years.
See, yeah, I gave a 3-year time limit. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know how long I think it take.
Oh,
Lord.
7
years.
Hell nah.
That's a long time. You don't want to be with that person if you're 7 years.
I think like around that 5, 6.
See? 7,
Months?
10. But nah, I feel like it's gonna take a little minute to get to know a person. Like, even if you feel like 2 years is good, it's just like shit. Think about the last 2 years. We just went from, think about how the world changed in the last 2 years. We just went from everybody having a damn near world sickness to shit back to normal damn near
100%.
out of nowhere. So think about how much a person can change in that time.
But let me ask you this, in a marriage, because this is one thing I've been learning in my celibacy journey too. In a marriage, do you feel as if you're gonna grow with that person, right? Because you're gonna change all, like throughout your marriage, you're gonna change, they're gonna change, your relationship's gonna change. But if you know that's the person that you wanna be with, why wait 5, 6, 10 years when you already know that's your person? You gonna change and grow with them anyways as the world changes. Is that the person you wanna spend the rest of your life with? Or that's somebody that you gonna sit there and waste your time with? And then all of a sudden y'all done built a whole family and then you're like, nah, bitch, I don't really want
Damn,
you.
that's irresponsible.
Well, what if one
You know what
day
I'm
you take a
saying?
trip to Ethiopia and you meet somebody else or Africa or something? And then now you're like,
But
damn.
I feel like if that's your person, you wouldn't even be, I wouldn't say looking,
Yeah.
but like your heart is already set on them. Your mental is already like, that's my other half. I don't want to say better because everybody's relationship is different, but you know, that's my person. You know what I'm saying? Like, I would want to go to Ethiopia with my bitch or my nigga, you know what I'm saying? To experience that life with them. That's how I feel about it, but then again, that's me. And so,
That's some real shit, man.
I mean, but then again, I just started, I think it was probably like a year or 2 ago, I just started believing in marriage as well. I never believed in it for a long time. I've seen some not healthy relationships growing up throughout my life. To this day, I still don't see healthy relationships. So it's like, I had to really believe marriage is a way to go. Before I thought it was a piece of paper. So I was like, why the fuck do I need to get married when we sharing all the bills, we living together, I done had your offspring, you know, like at this point, like, you ain't even gotta put me in your will.
So before you used to believe in 10 years.
Yeah, before I used to be like, I can be your life partner. We ain't never gotta, we gonna be good, you know.
What changed?
I fell in love with somebody, and he was in the military, and he had heart issues, and he had a heart like a pacemaker, and the nigga had passed out, and I didn't know how to do fucking CPR, and I was like, fuck, like I'm about to lose my nigga, like what do I do? And they all went to the hospital, and I couldn't go because I wasn't family. We weren't together. And they're like, are you his wife? And I was like, no, I'm just his girl, you know? And they're like, sorry, can't do it. And then from that moment, I was like, fuck, marriage is more than a piece of paper. Like, it means so much more. Like, it's not just...
Nah, it's still a piece of paper. They just added value to extra value.
I mean, there's a lot more that comes into it, too. But, yeah, that's how I felt about it. And then I realized, like, even just being blood related to somebody like my kid. You know what I'm saying? Like if my kid has a dad, that we not together, what then? You know, because things are gonna be changing. Like we can't do the same thing a married couple could do and stuff like that. So it's different, a lot of paperwork where you gotta sign off on shit and all that. So that really changed my mind on marriage. I mean, I still don't know how I feel about niggas in general, but yeah.
Alright.
Yeah.
Anyways, let's get to something like real ratchet real quick.
Okay.
So we all seen Joe Budden and Ish, right? Did you see it, Chelsea?
I didn't.
Oh my god.
I didn't see. Y'all can tell me about it.
She gone. She about to be asking a million
Oh,
questions.
Oh,
I seen that, I started crying, laughing.
oh man. Joe Budden.
I gotta keep my mouth closed till I guess she show up.
No, it's okay.
This is crazy.
I feel like he always saying some stupid shit. Or real, depending on
Let's see which
how
one.
y'all like him.
Facts. If you can get her, get her. That's the favorite line. You got to get her.
No, listen, listen, any girl, I don't give a fuck who she is. If I used to date her before, she could have been my girlfriend. Nigga, if she want to give you some box, that's her box to give. I can't police that box.
Stop it.
No,
Stop it.
Hold on.
You better stop it. You better stop it.
Hold on now.
Because I'll get that bazooka right out that
You
closet.
can't though. You can't though.
You better
I
stop it.
stand by that.
You better stop it.
Now, I stand by that.
This thing.
It's
Stop.
no bazooka to get.
Stop, y'all.
It's not.
Because if that was the case, then why would you ever be questioning me about why your ex is at my house?
Boom. Because you made the statement that you would never do that.
I wouldn't do it.
But you did.
No, I
So
didn't.
let me answer you.
Now you flustered.
No,
Now you
I'm not.
flustered
I'm not
looking
even
stupid.
I'm not even
Now you looking stupid. It's a dialogue. It's a dialogue. So your ex is at somebody's house. It's her pussy. It's her pussy. Right? It's a dialogue. Why you cursing and
Because you
screaming?
always do
Why
that.
you have to scream? I'm your friend. I love you.
I'm gonna be a church
I
mouse.
did not do that to you because I
No,
love you.
you asked me
So
a
now,
question, and then when I went to
I can't
answer it, you
talk
cut me
over you.
off. That's what
This
took
is a
place.
dialogue.
I know, so let me answer your question. Dialogue,
The
man.
name of this is
You
dialogue.
asked me a question, let me answer. We had
Catch your breath.
We had a conversation
Stop it,
on
man.
what to do. No, don't let him deter you. Don't let him distract you. We had a conversation on what I would and wouldn't do. Joe said I would never do X, Y, and Z. I started laughing. It was on the podcast.
Yep, I remember.
I started
We were there.
laughing. So Joe like, what's so funny? Ha ha. I'm saying, yo, you would do that. He said, no, I wouldn't. I said, yes, you would. You had my ex in your fucking house filling up with hookah.
That means I was trying to fuck her.
But no, you said I wouldn't entertain a nigga ex. Joe's comment, you not moving the goalpost today.
You
We're not
moving
gonna
it.
get into a
You
screaming
moving
match.
it. And you
We
screaming.
all were here.
You
Joe
moving
said,
it and you
I don't
screaming.
even talk to the girl, my man's exes. Am I
Yes.
wrong? Am I wrong?
That's a
Pops?
fact, yes.
Am I wrong?
That's a fact. That is what you said. I'm saying it
And I'm saying you lying because you have talked to my exes before. I didn't say I gave a fuck. I was pointing out that you did it. That you were in your house with my ex-bitch of 9 years smoking hookah. So you sitting here lying. I didn't say I mind, because again, if she don't mind, who the fuck am I to mind?
Well, hold on, but that means you kind of mind a little
No, I
bit.
don't. I'm telling
That's
Joe
not the
that
mind.
he's
What I'm saying
lying
is-
about never doing that.
Yeah. So you didn't care
That was
initially
a
when you
mind.
found out.
Yeah. She told me. I never approached him. I ain't give a fuck.
But she didn't tell you.
She did tell me
She
that.
didn't tell you.
You're wrong.
Then why was she there?
I don't know. I don't know why she was there.
That's just-
I
let's
never
could have left that out.
I never even grilled it. How would I fucking
So how do we fit? How, like, what? How do you tackle a situation like this? Like, what do you do? Like, Quay, now imagine your ex, 9 years, she at the crib, hook it out. Quay, we go back, sandbox. I'm just painting the picture, right? Quay, we go back, sandbox, right?
Mm-hmm.
But I got your ex up in the crib. How? What you doing? What's going through your mind?
I think the same thing that's going through everybody's fucking mind, bro. Like, what you doing here? Who this for? What you over here for? Like, what's going on?
But who are you mad at in this situation?
Both. Nah. Yeah, both. You gotta be honest with yourself sometimes. You know what I'm saying? Both. You're gonna be mad at her, and you're gonna be mad at you too. But
what if there's a reason she just ain't told you why she was over there? Like, and mind y'all, jump in. Like, what?
does it really matter the reason? Can you really listen? Cause you gotta paint the scenario. Like, did you tell me to come over here, or did I pop up over here and y'all was here? Cause that matters. Cause if I pop up and then I feel like I caught y'all doing something, then y'all try to tell me what y'all was doing. That's like it ain't what it look like. Like, you gotta think about how you gonna think about it like that.
Well, shit, what you doing popping up over here, nigga?
I mean, okay.
You got a GPS on her? You tracking her?
Damn, what if I just wanted to pull up on you and then it just so happened to be
one of those nights.
one of them nights.
My dogs are here.
And now I'm walking in this
You don't feel like dogs,
you
nigga.
got candles lit and hoops going and champagne shots and shit. And you talking about entertainer her, damn. Like, do you feel it? I also feel like you gotta play the rest of it because he's talking about entertainer. Remember we listened to that?
Yeah.
It's like it depends like on what's your definition of entertainment.
But I feel like, I don't know how I feel about this. Because I feel like there are times when, how do I put this the nicest way possible? When we say, all right, I'm done with her. She good. You know, like there's like females that you're like, okay, don't touch this one. But then there are females that you're like, that's cool, she can fuck the rest of the crew, it ain't even a big deal. So when do you draw that line?
Well, for sure, if it's my girl of 9
Nah,
years.
Yeah, 9 years, like you already know. Like you out of pocket. Let's be honest, I would be out of pocket, bro.
Because if it's your real dog, it's like, if you Joe in that situation, as soon as she pull up, if she pop up, whatever it is, I'm finna call, I'm finna FaceTime, bro.
Come get
my door.
Come get your shorty from my house. Why is she here?
But like if they were together for 9 years, did they even really want to be together?
If
Or
they
were
stayed together for 9
wasting
years.
each other's time. Like they never got married. You see what I'm saying? Like it could have been love, don't get me wrong, but like you really didn't want the bitch if y'all were together for 9 years and you moved on.
Still, it's like principle. Why are you talking about? Like I don't. There ain't no way around it. It's like even if we went
There's
together.
a billion other motherfuckers on this damn planet and you want to talk to my home.
Well, what if she just
I mean, you was
connected with
always
the
feeling
homie?
I mean, you was always feeling me.
What if she wasn't?
Yeah, she was not. She was shady before that.
Yeah, that means you was always feeling me.
You was deep down. You was shady before that.
And you know that.
Like that's why you over there cheesing like that. Yeah.
I mean,
You know that. That means she was always feeling me.
it could have been like she just met him
Then,
out.
Okay,
like, that's
no,
like the
no, no.
B2K shit, bro, with them dudes, bro.
Green in the bitch.
Yeah, that's the same shit.
Let me ask you this though. Okay, so say this is your best friend, and the nigga you was fucking with for 9 years.
Well, my best friend is a nigga, so I don't think he's gonna be fucking.
You know, your boyfriend, whatever, you was dealing with him for 9 years.
Okay.
And he over there with your homegirl smoking up. She retwisting his hair or something. Like, okay, now that's a little busy.
Oh no, but that's
They
still
chillin' smoking.
personal. Okay. For me, it depends on the nigga what level of how much I care about him.
9 years.
Now, I was with a nigga on and off for 5-6 years, okay? I don't give a fuck who this nigga fucks. I don't care if he fucks my mama. I just don't care. But the nigga that I was just telling you about from the military, can't nobody touch that nigga. But you see what I'm saying? Like, that's what I'm saying, there's different levels of like exes. Does that make sense? That's why I don't know how I feel
Yeah.
about
That's
it.
probably why you asked. Like, go ahead, Jay.
Oh no, I was gonna say there's definitely different levels of exes, but like niggas know like where you draw the line on exes. Like you gonna know like
They know, bro.
like if you my real partner, you gonna know like nah, I should not ever even think to cross that line. I already knew how that went down. I already knew what that was. Well, we can finish watching it.
Find that out, Joe. Either you had to tell me or she had to tell me. Who else told me?
But hold on.
Yeah.
But she didn't tell you.
He tried to say she didn't tell you initially. That's why
I'm lost.
I'm
I didn't say the time. I didn't even speak. I
lost.
wasn't speaking to the girl.
Why she was there.
I wasn't even talking to the
But your
girl.
girl of 9 years never told you why she was there. And then you start questioning your man on the podcast.
I didn't question my man.
See, that's where, stop.
that's where it's done.
Damn, you're moving the
He didn't
goalposts.
question you about
I'm
not moving the goalposts. Tell me how. I'm asking you.
You're moving the goalposts because
It's
As
dialogue.
As usual.
This is a dialogue.
Make me be the argumentative one.
so look, you're moving the goalposts because his point is not that you were there talking to his ex or whatever. It was you said I would never do that, and he's proving to you did do that. That was the point.
Stop right there. Maybe he misunderstood me. What I said here, which is I wouldn't fuck none of y'all exes. I wouldn't try to fuck none of y'all exes. It's the same thing I'm saying now.
That's not what you said back then.
Then what did I say?
You said, yo, I wouldn't even entertain them. I wouldn't talk to them. You said, yo, you felt funny going in the strip club talking to Imani's old girl at the bar.
That's a fact.
Just saying hi,
That's a
like
fact.
I wouldn't entertain
That's
them.
a
I wouldn't
fact.
do none of that.
Joe
That's what he
Budden
said.
would not entertain and would feel uncomfortable conducting conversation with any of y'all exes. So if a conversation happened with one of y'all exes, there had to be a way that she finagled that to happen, right? And if she finagled that to happen, she probably was trying to finagle something else, right? Girlfriend of 9 years, but she didn't. She managed to tell you none of anything.
Possibility.
But she managed to tell you none of anything.
That's
So
a
Joe is very consistent in what he's saying.
Nobody's- No, you're not.
Where's Joe moving the goalposts?
Because you said, please, you gonna let me answer you?
He's saying that she might have tricked you.
Stop flip.
Okay.
You gonna let me answer you? This is a very simple
And you
concept.
did care because you brought up man years later. You don't
No,
speak to the
I
house
didn't care.
you brought up. You care.
You are wrong.
That nigga did.
You are mad wrong. Number one.
The nigga cared and he was sitting there accusing me of something, implying
You
some
told
shit.
me I fucked your bitch. That's when it came out, nigga. You accused me of
I
fucking
said,
your bitch.
wait, I said that this part too.
And I never fucked the bitch. No.
I'm consistent in what I said. I said that this
Yo,
part.
he asked me a question I would love to answer.
I didn't ask you shit.
You just asked
Like,
me how
sit
the bitch
there.
got into your house. You let her come in your house. She can't finagle you to come in the house that you pay the rent.
So you don't know. So you don't know. So you don't know how she got out. So you don't know how she got out.
No, you can't. Because guess
None of this sounds like thank you for not fucking my bitch of 9 years. None of this sounds like that.
Well, that's a crazy statement.
Yeah.
Bro, he's been talking greasy the whole time. Y'all
Like,
not catching it.
oh no, yeah, no, I've been catching it.
He's
He
insane.
fucked her.
Crazy shit.
I just want to say that was greasy.
Regardless of what he said, he fucked her. I don't care.
He fucked her.
Cause you can keep going, but he fucked her.
Nah, that's grimy. Like,
He said, thank
I'm
you.
not thanking you for
But you're welcome.
I'm not thanking you for that. I don't care if you
But you're yelling at me for it.
because you won't let me speak. You asked me a question, then you won't let me answer. You cut me
Look
off.
how you're speaking to your friend. Seriously.
Bro,
Look how he's speaking to his friend.
Gaslighting.
Look how he's speaking to
No, but you're gaslighting.
Look how he's speaking to
You're
him.
gaslighting, Joe.
That's right. No girl can walk in your house under no pretenses at all.
That's not true.
Let me, yo,
That
dog,
ain't-
can I finish my
I get
fucking
it.
sentence?
Yeah, all right.
No girl can walk in your house without under any pretenses without you turning the knob and opening the door. That's one. Number two, you allowed the person to come into your home. I wasn't talking to Joe, and I wasn't talking to the girl. So the girl can't facilitate Joe hooking me back up with her if I don't speak to Joe.
Did she know you ain't speak to Joe?
Yes,
How if you wasn't talking to her?
because me and Joe fell out before me and her fell out.
Gotcha. Okay, I'm just asking questions.
So again, me and Joe didn't talk for 6 years. Me and the girl were not speaking. So her objective to go to Joe's crib couldn't have been based around me.
Let me ask
It
you
could have
another
been based around her wanting to fuck Joe. I never negated that.
Let me ask you another question. Is it possible she might have thought you and Joe were cool
Possible.
and could have went over there trying to finesse that back?
Possible.
with him? I'm just asking.
Possible, yeah.
You know, we got to put beyond a reasonable
No,
doubt.
I said possible. I'm not negating that. What I'm saying, of course, I never get an opportunity to finish my sentence.
But
but I'm
let me
just
say, man.
Every time I make sense, I
Niggas
make
have
sense.
liked and loved lying, trifling chicks. Like, that's just the bottom line. So I don't even really understand this particular conversation. Whatever she said to get in the house clearly was some bullshit, nigga, because she had another plan. What are you talking
Who
about?
said? Nobody said anything.
What are you talking? Yes, it's a fact that you
see
have to
how
open
easy-
the door
you
to
see
let
how
somebody
easy
in a
I'm
house.
Open to possibilities. You see how easily I'm to the possibility, again, I'm accepting that. But you are not accepting that you said something to the total contrary, which is, I wouldn't hold no conversations with y'all niggas bitches.
Now one day when she feel like telling you the truth, she could tell you what was said to her face.
You're dismissing my
Which
sentence.
supports my point of I would look at y'all bitches like they are Martians
Yo.
if they tried that shit with me.
Man,
Hey, whether I speak to you niggas or not.
You dismissing my sentence. You're dismissing my sentence. Your Joe's sentence in the summer was, I would never even entertain none of y'all bitches. I wouldn't talk to y'all bitches. I would never da 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 da.
Over there doing like who was not containing bitches. That's what we do.
Sometimes people.
So, alright.
There's a lot to say about this. Go ahead.
I definitely will say Joe's out of pocket. All the way around. No matter what the reason is, no matter what his excuse was, I guess. Or I guess there is no excuse. I don't know if he fucked her, I don't know what he did. But not like when it's your partner like that, you know not to cross that line. Even trying to play devil's advocate, nah, bro, you know not to cross that line.
But I also get his point, like how he was saying, I don't care if you had fucked her or not, but you said that you weren't gonna do that. That's my thing.
So,
You see what I'm saying? Like, it's the principle. Like, if you gonna do it, if you just a shiesty ass nigga, you a shiesty ass nigga, you gonna fuck one of my bitches. I don't know what to say about that. But you said that you wouldn't. So is he really a good friend?
I feel like you gotta listen to the rest of it.
There's more?
Yeah, it's another minute.
We use tactics to get your crib too, Ish.
Who said that? Who said that's not true? Who said that's not true? Y'all niggas are saying something that I'm not saying.
You're just
I don't
saying
care if the bitch went over there and attempted to pull Joe's drawers off. Who said that that's not a possibility?
You're just saying that the fact that he had to,
I'm saying that Joe did something that he starkly says he does not do. That's the fucking point.
Ish, that's your point, right? If he's saying he don't entertain, what's your definition of entertain? Because it sounds like he has a different definition of entertain.
Joe said he won't hold the conversation with our bitches. Am I wrong, Ice?
He said it.
Am I wrong, Ice? So when you open the fucking door and you light up a hookah, you're having a conversation with a bitch.
Righteous people I know.
Bruh,
Don't start losing context now. I have regular. I'm not. You just need to keep up. I have conversations with all of y'all old bitches still to this day. That's not what the fuck we were saying.
That wasn't.
I would not be having a conversation trying to pop your old bitch.
Look at the
Nor would I dignify she was trying to pop. You talking about a fucking hookah with your sensitive ass. Shut your fucking
I'm
ass.
far from sensitive, nigga. I don't give a fuck about these bitches.
You asked me 10 years later. You shut the fuck up.
Like you did with your bitch.
Yeah.
It's
So-
touching.
What do y'all see as entertaining? Because he never answered that question. He didn't answer no damn questions.
Joe Budden saying basically like, nigga, your girl could have came over there, she could have kicked her feet up on the coffee table, she could have sat right there and watched TV for as long as she wanted to. Whatever she said to me about anything that was sexually related, I didn't say nothing to her. I didn't try to pop your girl. And that's basically what he's saying, basically. Like, he's defending that statement. Like, the dude getting touchy, I feel about, he like, man, you had my girl at your house. You said you would never talk to her and say anything. He like, nigga, I didn't talk to her and say she came over, we spoke to hookah. That was it.
So
We
you
could have
don't
been
think-
cool.
You don't think her coming over is entertaining her?
But what if we're cool?
But he just said that he don't.
Yeah,
He said he don't have. He even just said like he had a hard time talking to some girl at the bar who was an ex. But that's a regular conversation, though,
But
right?
think about it, if they are together for 9 years, and me and you are homies, at some point, what if they girl was, what if they was cool like that? What if they did have a dynamic like that? That's why I said you didn't have the extended version, because that's what they were saying on it. It was like, fuck, I forgot what the fuck he was saying. But he was basically like, the Ish dude, he was like, I stopped talking to her for a couple of years and I fell out with Joe. And basically, he was like, Joe was like, well, she never told you why she came over there. Okay then, well, what are we talking about? Because she didn't even tell you what she was over there for. But I can tell you, I definitely didn't fuck. So, shit, she could have been over there on something else. And you got it totally wrong because you ginger dick. Shit.
I don't think she needed to be at his house regardless.
That's what I'm saying. I don't,
Yeah.
Like, that's entertaining. That's, like, unless there's a specific reason why I still need to be talking to your ex. Like, for instance, she keeps me updated with my nephew, right? That'd be the only reason why I need to have a conversation with, like, she's bringing my nephew through. There's no real reason. Like, I don't see it.
So you come
Unless you guys are all a part of the same friend group to begin with, then that's where it gets kind of, dicey.
That's what I said. They've been together for 9 years. Shit, a couple of them been together for 9 years. You gotta imagine they friends gonna immediately, not immediately, but eventually be cool with each other. It's gonna eventually be some birthday parties, some surprise birthday parties here, you know what I'm saying? Like, something. Come over here and play cards. Come take some shots with us.
yeah, that's what I'm saying.
But it's like in a group
vacation.
setting.
Like, let's go on vacation and things like that.
But it's in a group setting then.
Yeah.
Yeah, the only reason I can't rock with it is because it's different. Like a nigga in that situation, you done for you with like your ex shorty best friend, and she done came to your crib and y'all kicking, smoking hookah.
Yeah. And I can understand what you're saying if like my dude became best friends with my guy friend. That's two guys. You know, they have a good connection. But a girl and a guy, which I really gotta talk about, not in a bad way, I don't mean that way, but like you met her through me or whatever. You met that opposite sex person through me. So like y'all can have a good connection, but wasn't I your friend first?
Right.
So shouldn't you tell me your girl is here? You see what I'm saying? Like,
Cause now it just seems like y'all sitting up there gossiping about me.
yeah, being
But,
sneaky,
yeah.
some shit going on.
Like he said, he was done with her for what, 6 years?
Yeah.
No,
he
he was done
stopped
with
talking to
Joe
Joe.
for 6
Yeah,
years,
him and
and
Joe
then
weren't
he was
talking for
done
6
with her
years.
shorter time frame.
So then that means only 3 years of friendship. Like, Junior, like, I don't think there's no real reason there outside of like.
What if he was just like, shit, he just said it, I don't care who you fucking. So technically it's not his business where she at in the first place.
But he was
Why?
just talking about the principle though. He
Yeah.
wasn't even talking about the fucking part.
But what principle is it if he said, I didn't try and fuck and you're not supposed to be giving a fuck what she fucking on anyway?
Principal, he said, you can't, I'm not gonna entertain none of y'all.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? But like,
That's an entertainment as hell.
yeah.
Yeah.
So she came over there, got comfortable
And
with it.
you
Yeah,
see
so
what I'm
you
saying?
definitely
You
entertained
know,
her.
like,
You're definitely entertaining her. There's no reason to.
I just like to play devil's advocate. I ought to put my foot up. I ought to grab her by the belt loop, the one that's right there by the butt crack. And grab her, flung her right there. Put my foot down his chest. I think any right person in their right mind would get mad. But a lot of people keep that cool in them situations.
And
That's the juicy question. What y'all gonna do in that situation?
Yeah.
He really, his message was on point. He kept getting back to his point. It was just because he was yelling and screaming like Beyonce. Like, that's where he couldn't land his point because he's out of control.
He was mad.
Like Joe getting up, and you can't just let him get up and leave the combo and when he wants to. That's where he lost it.
That nigga walked off screen like 3 times, like, bye.
He came back to say what he gotta say.
Like, fuck you.
yeah.
You sensitive nigga, bye.
Then he said, you had my bitch at the pool rub her feet.
Yeah, and that's
That's why I said they not real homies. They're not real homies.
Yeah, it can't. Like, that's wild.
That ain't. I bet you him and that ex got back together, he wouldn't be telling him to come be at his wedding. He
Yeah.
be his best man at his wedding. Like, what the fuck?
Hell no, yeah, them niggas, them niggas can't like each other in real life.
I don't know though. I feel like the friendships I've been seeing lately. Okay, let me give y'all an example. These two dudes were best friends since high school, right? They now 33, 34. One dude was almost gonna marry this chick. They've been together for some time. They ended up breaking up. Shit didn't go right. The guy friend started trying to fuck with the girl. But they still good friends. But the guy friend never told him that he was trying to fuck with the girl. But they still be kicking it and all that blah blah blah. Somebody told the guy, your friend was trying to fuck your girl. And he was like, that's fucked up. But when you see him out in the street, they still be shaking hands and stuff.
I mean,
But they're not partners though.
Yeah, they're not partners.
They handle it like men, but they're not partners.
They
for
not
real,
close
no
out.
way.
yeah, nah, that
Yeah,
shit's
that's
burnt
what I'm saying.
out.
What you finna do after this? Like,
Yeah, it's like what's happening
Okay.
and I'm moving around. Like I'm not trying to, because it's not that you did it, it's the fact that you didn't say nothing to me. You know, like just like, hey bro, I'm finna fuck with Shorty. Now you don't need my permission, it's just courtesy.
Yeah, okay.
You know? So I'm not fucking blindsided at why this bitch is at the functions with us. You feel me? That's really all it is. It's a courtesy, like, hey bro, I am fucking with such and such, you know, whoop-de-whoop. Now I know Shorty gonna be at the function. You know?
Yeah, okay.
She might be on the family trips with us, you know?
That's a little too extreme.
I gotta, you know.
it's like it hit deep when it's, even if you are cool with it, it's still a point where it's like, if I done been chopping it up with you about her, or like, you know our situation, and we done, you know, I've been like, man, she done pissed me off today, you know everything that's going on, and now I don't know, it get dicey.
And low key, you been plotting on my Shorty this whole time,
That's
bro.
how you thinking, like.
Yeah. That's crazy. I would.
Who y'all more mad at?
Oh, your partner for sure.
I think my partner in that situation, Shorty gonna do what Shorty gonna do. You know? But your partner definitely gotta step up and be like, hold on bro, this shit out of pocket. If that's like, if y'all really like that, you know? That's like, yo, Shorty coming up on me. We really like, Shorty, what is you doing? You tweet. Like what? Like that, like what are you thinking? So that's just really how that goes. Cause Shorty gonna do what Shorty wanna do. You can't help that. You can't control a woman. She gonna do what she wanna do. Let her do what she do.
Who you more mad at?
Who on what?
More mad at?
The homie. The homie. 'Cause damn. You wanna say nothing?
It's
What,
courtesy.
you trying to embarrass me or something? What the fuck you got going? You got some type of secret envy against me? I know what she doing it for. She either likes you already or she trying to get back at me. It's one of the two. And if I done already, once a dude say he done, then he done. A girl may say she done, but then 2-3 months later she may be back. Dude say he done fucking with you. I ain't never seen no dude be like, I'm done fucking with you, like I'm cool.
Like with they
And
girl
then
or
go
their
back.
friend?
Nah, they girl. Like I ain't never seen that.
You
Like
never seen that?
like a completely done. Like I'm tired of fucking with her. This ain't good. It's a lot of girls out here with good who didn't even hear me. So I know it's a lot of niggas that be capping and say I ain't.
Hey,
I was about to
know
say,
Yeah.
wait a minute.
I know it be right there the next night.
Niggas that go back,
But once a dude be like, I'm fucking done. Like once she done fucked up or did something like that, you know what I mean? Like once he's fucking done. I ain't really seen a lot of niggas come back and be like,
See, I don't know how I feel about that still.
oh, y'all ever seen that?
Nah,
Yes.
Cause she fucking like, you looking at it as a female, niggas, I'm done with you, man. They
Oh,
still
'cause
hit you up, right?
Yeah.
But like he's saying, a lot of times they just have that access, but I know in the back of my mind, I'm not that until you serious.
Oh, like relationship wise, like really being with you. Oh, okay. I still don't know how I feel about that. I can see
So I said, a
that.
lot of niggas be capping, bro. I gotta stop speaking for everybody.
No, that's
Yeah.
your experience. So yeah, I've just seen it on the other side where niggas be telling their friends, like, bro, I'm not fucking with that girl no more. Like, I'm not doing it. Stay in my phone. Still calling me, still texting me, still trying to be with me, still trying to, let's do the relationship again, baby, let's try. But your homeboy didn't even know. So now your homeboy in there. But you didn't even know.
Yeah,
You know,
shit wild.
that's what I'm saying, like, from a girl's perspective, niggas be lying. Just like females be lying, like I be telling Zay, I believe both sex be lying. Cause they both just, and it also depends on the person. Let me say that. I don't know.
Nah, yeah, that shit burnt out. I'm not gonna lie to you. The homie burnt out for that. You know, unless like you already know like y'all ain't been tight, then that's the only way that's kind of acceptable. You know, you already know like shit, we not partners anyway. You know, so it is what it is. But like for your homies, you definitely out of pocket. You green. You a whole ass nigga for that. I don't even know what else to say, but that.
Yeah, I don't know what to say about that. Okay, so let me ask y'all this. Y'all ready for this?
Oh damn, this gonna be a doozy. She grabbed the cup, nigga.
So listen, cause obviously y'all already know so much about me. So remember I told you about that nigga I was with for like 5-6 years. His best friend is trying to get with me, right? Nigga got a whole family now, but nigga still on my social media page on a regular basis, trying to check up on me from his little fake profiles and shit, right? How do y'all think that's a shitty ass thing for his friend to still hit at me? Even though this nigga got a whole family, right? But do you think like that's still a good friend? And they still like great friends. Like I be seeing on the best friends page, cause now we follow each other. Cause I ain't shit. I'm not gonna say I am. But I see on the best friends page, they be kicking it and they be doing all this stuff together while he's still hitting on me. How y'all feel about that? Is that a friend? Or is that just somebody plotting on your downfall?
I won't say plotting on your downfall, but it's definitely weirdo behavior. It's definitely, you know, I don't know. I guess if you deem, maybe he hollered at him about it. Maybe, you know.
Is this the dude who passed out, or is this the one?
This ain't the one that passed out. Nah.
No.
This is the one.
This is the one who can fuck my mom and I wouldn't care.
That's crazy.
This is the nigga that I was with for 5-6 years. And I do not care who he fucks.
So now, you don't care who he fucks. You ever think the same about you?
Oh, 100%. The niggas threatened my life to kill
So
me.
maybe he let the homie know. Maybe the homie was like, shit. That shit good. Was it?
Well, it should. If it worked.
He was fucking with her for 2-3 months. You see what I'm saying? And it was cool for they was cool. They went on a couple days. He hit it. And now he like, shit, I ain't fucking with her no more. Like, shit, can I hit that motherfucker? And then it'd be like that. Shit. And be like, shit, go ahead, like, tell him to fuck with her.
Okay.
Shit like that. But the girl probably in her head thinking like, damn, why your homie trying to fuck with me all along? I think they gave him green light. He done put him up on you. Shit.
Yeah, this is IG.
Like shit. Yeah.
How you doing?
I think it's kind of, not that it's throwing you off, but it's just a different perspective for you. So for you, like, and he might be, just like, so a lot of times you do that. They be like, shit, I'm just trying to see what it's in for, but I can never take it serious. You're like, so I know that's the you know,
And that's why
It's
it's
not
not
a serious-
celibate.
Yeah.
Because we're dogs.
But here's the thing is like this same situation that happened before, and I thought he gave him the green light, right? So I'm like, dang, he gave him the green light, cool. Nigga done called me up because he coming back again, right? And I'm like, oh, you know, homeboy was hitting me up and blah blah. He's like, I ain't never told him to fuck with you. I ain't never said that shit. Like what? So then I like to instigate. So
And
then
you
I.
got some shots there, some where
You see what I'm saying? So that's why I'm just like, that's interesting. Because if you really gave him the green light, why are you still on my page? Which is cool. I'm not saying, like, I'm not mad about the green light thing. I respect it. But I just wonder, like, is that really your friend? If you doing it on the low, because if you were really doing it, like, openly, why is it like a hidden thing? Because I'll randomly see our messages deleted. You see what I'm saying? Like, I randomly see nigga done hard as shit, and then it's gone. And then I'm like, So I just wanted to get y'all's perspective. I didn't ask this nigga about it, so he done told me, but
that's not the problem.
that's not.
Like you said, it's, certain ones is on limits, you probably already know. You need to know better. And the whole green light thing, that's a rare situation.
And I like to, I'm gonna point it out and be like, oh, dude said it was cool, it's cool with me if it's cool with him. Cause I don't like to disrespect nobody. But we're not even gonna get there yet. I'm not gonna be the super villain right now. I'm gonna be a good person cause I could be bad. But okay.
Anyway, I think we're gonna go ahead and wrap up this stream. I appreciate y'all for coming through. We'll be back at a more consistent time, not next Saturday, but the following Saturday. You can follow us. You can follow me on Instagram at TheRealZB. That's my Instagram. Y'all wanna run through yours? DK, what? Chills.
DJ Almighty at Almighty with 2 Y's, DK.
You can follow me at, I have a different name on social media before y'all be talking about I'm catfish. Okay, my name on Instagram is at Cookie. You know, like you eat your cookie, Chantel.
You know I'm gonna spell Chantel. Somebody gonna fuck that whole.
Okay, so it's at COOKIE for cookie, and then Chantel is CHANTALLE, Chantel.
That nigga's looking at.
Hold on. The real Q underscore 96. The real Q underscore 96. Follow up, man. Follow up. I'm gonna be in Miami next weekend. Me and my boys. It's gonna be a movie. Make sure you're paying attention, man.
Yeah, so I'm out in Sacramento next week, so you'll be everywhere, man. We turning up, we having a blast. So kicking shit and enjoying life. I encourage y'all to do the same. Yeah, we out.